ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Parks and Recreation Advisory Board meeting for April 11th, special edition, held on a Tuesday instead of our Wednesday. Please note the members that are here in attendance. We're just going to roll into approval of minutes. Approval of minutes were from March 15th. Did everybody get a copy? Did everybody get a chance to look at that? Okay, with that, do I have a motion to approve?
Move to approve the minutes as presented.
All right, I have a motion from Bill. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, second from Jerry. Is there any questions, comments, changes? Nothing? All right, so all in favor of approving the minutes from the March 15th meeting, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, unanimous. All right, so we're just going to roll into unfinished business, and I'll throw it to Lorena.
Alrighty. Update on Bollinger Park. We relocated the park entrance in order to meet that county required sightline distance. And we are resubmitting the pertinent portions of the plans to the county this week. We'll be updating the Planning Commission at their April 24th meeting. And after that, we're going to apply for the grading permit. So we'd like to have our contractor break ground hopefully mid-May. And we're really hoping for a park opening in the fall. Of course, everyone knows that I've been very nervous about meeting the grant deadlines. We've got almost $400,000 in grant funding for that park. So I want to make sure that we don't lose any of that. I think I stated before in the last meeting, Cedar Hedge Farm is going to be partnering with us to put in the pollinator garden. So we are proceeding with that. No matter what stage the park is at, that's our first deadline. That's August 1st. So we have to have it in. The sooner the better.
Well, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that
Yep.
done.
Update on Memorial Park expansion project. We presented the concept plan to the Planning Commission at the March 27th meeting, and we'll be requesting their approval on that concept plan at the April 24th meeting.
Okay.
Our engineer Arrow met with State Highway regarding that connector road that comes off of Frederick Street. And good news, State Highway was receptive to it. Yes, so
Awesome.
that was really good. We were wondering if we were just going to get a flat no. But that's very positive news, so we're excited about that. The next steps are Arrow's going to continue pursuing that access permit with State Highway. And then they're going to design the preliminary plan, which is about 60% complete. And then at that point, we're going to begin the review process with the county. So we'll just move forward from there.
Sounds good.
Update on general park improvements. The skate park project, we are almost there. We're nearing completion. The concrete portion is finished. The asphalt is finished. The fence has been installed. The contractor's working on finishing that bicycle pump track. And Public Works is installing the refurbished equipment on the asphalt this week. So it's been a challenge to keep the skaters and bikers off of that. They're very excited to get out there, and they've been using it. So we've been kind of putting posts out on Facebook of, hey, please, stay off the equipment until it's bolted into the asphalt, Concrete portion is okay, that's safe. The grand reopening and dedication ceremony is scheduled for Saturday, April 22nd at 10 a.m. at the skate park. And Stephen Walton's family and friends are going to be there to help cut the ribbon and hopefully say a few words. And we'll also have some dignitaries present. And I hope to have Tiffany with Maryland Department of Natural Resources there as well. They're the ones that granted us the funding to help pay for that project. So I'd love to have her there and take some pictures as well.
Awesome. Yeah,
so I'm excited about that. We'll have that grant all tied up and reimbursed before Bollinger. I'm just going to keep moving along, Isaka.
Anybody
have any questions regarding?
Okay.
Okay. All right, update on 2023 events. The Easter egg hunt was a success, and we'll talk about that more later. That's on the agenda for later. The Earth Day cleanup is set for Saturday, April 22nd from 1 to 3 in all of the parks. And this year, we've added the downtown cleanup. So Mish will meet volunteers that want to clean up downtown in the City Hall parking lot. And I need volunteers for basically meet and greet at the parks, handing out the trash bags and the lunch tickets. And then, of course, every volunteer will receive free hot dog and drink at the end of the event. And that's going to be through, I call him the hot dog man, but it's Doggone It Hot Dogs, Steve Farrow. Yeah, and he did that for us last Earth Day.
Yeah.
And the fishing derby.
Yeah.
Last year. The flea market is scheduled for Saturday, April 29th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We have 39 vendors, possibly 40. I'm still kind of trying to get her check in. And the food trucks will be the Lucky Truck, Tasties, Amber's Bake Shop, and Travelin' Tom's Coffee. I figured since it's kind of starts early, maybe people want some coffee.
That's pretty awesome.
And they have other drinks besides.
Yeah, that's an awesome turnout.
For the first one.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. I'm definitely going to be, I know we had discussed how we were going to assign spaces, kind of thing. But I'm definitely going to be assigning the spaces. And we'll use those number stake signs that we've used for Wine Fest and Harvest Fest. So that way when they come in, they know where they're going. So I'm not going to need any volunteers for that. The vendors are going to be responsible for bringing their own table chairs, setups, and then take down and loading, unloading. So I'm just going to be there to give information and help if anybody's got issues. The fishing derby set for Saturday, May 6th from 8 a.m. to noon. I do need some additional volunteers to measure fish. I do have 3 community service volunteers. I'd like to have 6 more volunteers going around that pond just to make sure, when kids catch something and they raise their hand, they're not just standing there waiting, for a while.
We're running it to the table for somebody else to measure.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and then also a note on the free hot dogs for the contestants, which those contestants get. As you know, the Lions Club sold their food trailer. They sold it actually to Wance Chevrolet. So Wance is going to be repainting it and putting their logo on it, and then they're going to loan it out. So I've already put in a request for the fishing derby. I asked for the Earth Day cleanup, but they said they wouldn't have it ready by then. But they said that it probably will be ready by the fishing derby by May 6th. So in that case, I'm going to need somebody to run the little hot dog grill, cook up the hot dogs and hand out drinks and such. So I don't know. I might have my husband do that. We'll see. But we'll see. I know. If the trailer isn't ready at that point, then we'll go with Doggone It hot dogs again. And I'm working on lining up participants for the Memorial Day ceremony and parade that's coming together. So we've got a lot of participants already. So that's good. Going to be finalizing that. And of course, also continuing to work on the Wine, Art, and Music Festival. Right now we have 6 wineries, 3 breweries, possibly 4, 1 meadery, and 4 distilleries. So that's more than we had last year. Yeah, it's better. The food vendors for that day will be It's All Good, Pinky's Barbecue, the Lucky Truck, again, Tycho Seafood and Barbecue, with Kona Ice and Mr. Soft's Ice Cream Truck for desserts. We currently have 17 craft vendors signed up, and once we get past the flea market, I'm going to really start pushing that advertising to get more craft vendors signed up for that. Exciting news, the family movie nights have been scheduled and posted. So Taneytown Men of Faith and Carroll Arts Council are putting those on again this year, and they're doing 5 of them this summer. So that'll be nice. Those were all advertised out there. There was a small snafu with the first date. Everybody had chosen June 17th as the kickoff.
Carnival.
It is. It's the last night, Friday night of the carnival, or Saturday night of the carnival, and nobody thought about that when we were looking at these dates. And so once it was realized, we scrambled real fast and just bumped it to
That's because
the
it wasn't
24th.
a thing for a couple years, so that's
yeah.
why.
Right.
Because when they were doing it,
Yeah.
the carnival was not happening.
Yeah.
So everything bumped back a week?
No, we incorporated rain dates
Okay.
into the movie. So basically what we did, originally it was June 17th, rain date June 24th. We just bumped it to the rain date of June 24th. Now the new rain date's not gonna be until August something, but well, we'll just have to
Right.
hope it doesn't
That's
rain,
fine.
or that'll just be pushed to the end of the summer. But we got it all worked out, so that's good. And then all events for the year have been posted on Facebook, and they've been put on the website calendar, and they've been posted up at the library. They're being published in the Taneytown Record. So we're getting that distribution out there. So, and again, I encourage people to like or follow our Taneytown Recreation and Parks, or Parks and Recreation, sorry, Facebook page, so they can stay up to date on everything. Let's see, continuing on, update, does anybody have any questions about any of the event information? Nope, we're good?
Yep.
Okay. Update on the fiscal year 2024 budget. The budget was adopted at last night's
Yes.
council meeting, so we are all set.
Excellent.
Good news. And I'm going to start lining up all of the maintenance and improvement projects once those July 1st funds kick in. So I already told one of our contractors that, to plan for a lot of concrete and asphalt work. So, yeah. Big priority is getting Flickinger situated. Those pathways are terrible, and that park is like a swamp when it rains. So we need to get that, get some fill dirt in there, and then, some grass seed, and like I said, redo those pathways so that people can actually use.
Desperately needed.
Yeah, and not have to canoe to the playground. So, yeah, it'll be nice to have that done. And then additional miscellaneous updates. I will be attending the Maryland Recreation and Parks Association Annual Conference in Ocean City next week. I haven't been able to go for the past couple of years, just with events, timing, and projects and everything. So I'm gonna go this year, and I'm gonna bring back lots of information that I'm gonna share out with y'all. So hopefully it'll be good.
It should be a lot of information.
I hope so.
Get ready for a splash park.
Yes, indeed. Well, yeah,
All
I
the
definitely
coolness.
want to connect with some splash park vendors
Yes.
down there. I hope there are quite
sure.
a few.
All right, so where we are right now, so has anybody had a chance to look at their calendar to see if they would be available for Earth Day? Or who could come to the skate park dedication? That's at 10 a.m. And then the Earth Day cleanup,
Right.
which is from 1 to 3.
Right.
So if you could look at your calendars and let Lorena know. So just so she has a better idea and where are we dividing and conquering? Everybody gets a park or,
Right.
okay.
I'll be at the Earth Day at the fishing derby.
Okay.
Not sure about the skate park thing.
Okay.
And I was gonna see if Jenny and Drew wanted to help, like, cause Drew will he's gonna participate in the fishing derby.
Okay.
She might be able to help with the hot dog cart thing,
Okay.
so I'll see what they're doing.
That's right. You just got Snack Shack experience. Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
Proudly taking resumes, or not just Jenny. Yeah,
Okay.
whatever we can get help with. I mean, that would be great that we could do that. I think it would be lower cost, obviously.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. And the Earth Day cleanup, obviously Roth and Flicking are small, so they'll be quick cleanups. But yeah, the two big ones, obviously Memorial Park and Roberts Mill Park. I think that's where the majority of volunteers come and clean up. So, yeah.
Okay. No questions? We good? All right. What else we have? So you already did the miscellaneous updates? All right. So new business then. Woo.
Yes.
Post-event discussion on the Easter egg hunt. So that was exciting.
It was. I thought it went really well. We had a great window on the weather. We got lucky.
We were
The rain stopped, the wind kind of dried things out just enough. And everything went really well. We definitely had over 300 children participate. Several families came up to us there at the event and thanked us for putting on that free event, that they had a great time. And others commented on Facebook that the children had a great time and they really enjoyed it. So, and I want to thank everybody who volunteered. And also thank our sponsors. So that was Kenny's, Thunderhead Bowl, Cedar Hedge Farm, PSJ Orthodontics, Texas Roadhouse, and thanks to Mayor Pro Tem Fuller for getting those filled eggs with
Yeah,
the
that's
free
awesome.
kids meal from Texas Roadhouse. Everything went smoothly except for the raffle tickets. Yes. So, the raffle tickets really were too small. These are what we used. And then we were, they were in half. So you had a tiny little piece about the size of a quarter carrying around. And, that was just too much. So Bill suggested, let's do the doubles. So that's what we're going to use, something like this next year, where we just, tear it in half. We keep the draw, they keep the other half, and then it's easier. Yeah. And I know in my quest for efficiency, I had pre-cut a whole bunch of these tickets and separated them. So we were handing the half tickets out of one bag, and then the mayor was drawing out of the other bag that I
Yeah.
gave him. Well, because we hadn't handed out all of those tickets, there were a lot of
Nobody was winning.
numbers, yeah, that
Yeah.
nobody had a matching side for. So with this, it'll be much easier, people come up, we just go ahead and tear it right then. There'll be a match for every single one.
And you'll know how many children
Exactly.
Yes.
Right,
That's
will
right.
get an accurate count.
Exactly. We'll note the starting number and then, the end number. Yep, definitely. Other than that, any other suggestions for it? I think it went really well.
Yeah, it went really well. I think everybody that came through the quote check-in table
Right.
was happy to see what they were, the baskets that they were able to win and
Yes.
all the other stuff. So they had a lot of smiles when you came through the line.
Yeah, absolutely. And the mayor did a great job, not only emceeing, but
He did a good job.
helping hand out the raffle tickets and the bowling coupons. Well, he was like, the line was like Chick-fil-A.
way
He was
down, yeah.
halfway down the line, like already advanced, handing this stuff out. So there wasn't a delay. Everybody was, moved through pretty quickly with the raffle ticket and the bowling game distribution. So
Yeah.
that was good. Yeah.
No, he did a great job with emceeing, so,
Mm-hmm.
no, can't thank him enough. No, I don't see anything to change. We'll just up our game next year. Why
Right.
not?
I
'Cause
think we had
can.
enough eggs. I mean, it
Yeah.
seemed like it. It didn't seem like there were children who couldn't find enough. I mean, there were some children who had, their baskets were practically overflowing. It was fun, but that was good. And I think next year, again, I'm gonna watch for that early bird special on the pre-filled
Pre-filled.
Easter eggs. Yeah, which was great. We didn't have to worry about sitting at home stuffing pieces of candy into the plastic
Yeah.
eggs for little toys.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think it was done well, especially, start with one age group, then go to the next, so that way all the parents could see their kids if they had multiple, so
Yes.
it was great. No, you did a wonderful job with getting it organized, Lorena, as always, thank you.
Sure. My pleasure.
All right. Program open space grant funding.
Yes, very exciting. So Carroll County has received their unofficial allocation amount from the state, from Maryland Department of Natural Resources, for their program open space grant funding. And it is our turn this year, which I'm very excited about. And the estimated amount that we might receive is $150,830.
Wow.
Usually it's anywhere from 70,000 to 90,000, so this is very exciting, for sure. So, we had previously discussed the replacement of the tot lot at Memorial Park, and that is next on our capital improvement program. And we also discussed replacing the engineered wood fiber mulch with a rubberized surface, because the little ones are more prone to falling down, and we've heard back via our park survey that, if we could replace that with something else better, and really the rubberized surface would be much
would be
better for
better,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, they won't get mulch poked in their eye or, whatever. And we'll also prevent them from, how little ones are, everything goes to their mouths. So, and I've seen a couple out there trying to put mulch pieces in their mouth. Like, so once we find out how much that could potentially cost. And I'll be meeting with some playground construction contractors this week to get estimates for the grant funding, the grant application paperwork. We'll see if we have anything left over. So if we do have funds left over, we'll need to consider what we can use them for. I mean, maybe I don't want to get too excited about it, but, maybe we could consider putting on, I know a volleyball court has been requested, additional basketball courts have been requested. And those are things, we have to think of those types of community amenities in the park for this grant program.
Sure.
Yeah, it's specific. So that paperwork is due into the county by May 20th. So like I said, I'll be meeting with the playground construction companies this week, getting an estimate, and then I'll be putting the paperwork together. So we'll be in correspondence about, this is what we think the playground is going to cost. This is how much we may have left over. And then we'll come up with something to use that money on, because we're certainly not going to not use it. And then I'll put that in with the grant application as well. So, yeah, in the next couple of weeks, we'll get there.
Work it out. Okay,
Yes.
that's
yeah,
exciting.
Indeed,
Okay.
yeah.
It's a lot of money.
It is.
For
it
this
is.
round.
I know. The last time we received the program open space funding, it was for our tennis court and basketball court resurfacing project, and we received a little bit over 90,000 for that. Yeah, so the balance that we owed on that project was like, I think 10,000 maybe, if that.
Great.
Yeah, so it paid for almost all of it, which is
That's
great.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and those courts are beautiful. Yeah,
Yes, they are.
yeah, so.
Probably getting a lot of use now.
For sure, yes, indeed.
Wonderful.
And that's all I have
Okay.
for that.
Anybody have any questions for Lorena so far? No? Quiet. All right, we got a quiet group. Okay. So we'll just go on to reports. So Councilwoman Cheney, do you have anything from council to report to us?
I don't have anything, but your budget was approved.
I know, that's
That's
Really
super
exciting.
Yeah. I don't have anything else.
Okay, perfect. Any questions? Ms. Cheney? No. All right, going once, going twice. All right. And then board member comments. Jerry, anything?
I don't have anything.
Okay. Mackenzie? I have nothing. Bill?
I have some experience in running a lunch counter.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll put you to work.
I would,
You sure you want to say that?
I would be interested in dealing with the
Okay,
trail, the hot
Okay.
dog trailer.
okay, at the
when that
fishing derby.
comes.
Gotcha. Okay,
Hey,
all righty. I'll put you down for it, Bill.
yeah, because we
Used-
were
used-
thinking,
Used to run the kitchen for my church
Oh,
all right, so he's got it down.
when they
It's
did their rummage sale flea market.
good. Okay,
okay.
We did hot dogs and soup
there you go.
because it was in the middle of winter. We did it in the fall.
Okay, that's perfect.
So
So Bill's our guy.
Okay,
That's good.
all right.
Probably gonna be able to, obviously, I'll be around for April 22nd, and I'll be there for the fishing derby.
Okay,
I will register children.
Yes.
I will not measure fish.
I know, won't make you measure fish.
Yeah, please. How many times do I have to say?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I don't have any comments except for, as usual, Lorena has done a wonderful job. She is juggling about 1,000 things and then some, and making things happen. So you're awesome. So thank you for making events happen. I mean, obviously, we show up, but you're doing all the work and preparing for us to just show up and make it happen. So
well,
thank
I
you again.
appreciate your support, for sure. Thank you, thank you.
Go, Lorena. Let's see. So no additional comments. Okay. So it looks like our next meeting date, I want to make sure that is correct. Do you have May 10th?
Yes,
So
correct.
that would be 6:30. That would be with the Taneytown Athletic Association first, and then we'll roll into our meeting after that. So if there's nothing else to discuss, then I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Oh, look, Bill. Okay. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All right, put Terry to second. All in favor of adjournment, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. See everybody in May. Thank you.